Hi, and welcome to the program. Exactly 6 months ago today, Sri Lanka's 30-year war came to a conclusion. A terrorist leader dead, a terrorist organization decimated, one side of the military conflict virtually wiped out, leaving the other victorious. In January this year, at the height of the war, we started to broadcast our weekly series under the title Sri Lanka Today. Now we feel it is only fitting to revert back to our old title, No War Zone, since that is where we have arrived today. This week on No War Zone, we take a look at the last months of the war, as well as what we have achieved as a country since its end.
The fall of Kilinochchi, a victorious moment for the Sri Lankan army, and reason to celebrate the dawn of a new year on an upbeat note.
I feel so good that I am here at this moment to celebrate this with all the people. I feel so happy,
But it was not all good news. Several other incidents dominated the headlines around the same time. The media industry suffered a bad blow with the assassination of Sunday leader editor Lasantha Wickramatunge. The perpetrators of the killing are yet to be brought to justice, as investigations appear to have revealed little. Other attacks in the following days and even weeks were a sign of difficult times for the media. Displaced communities and their plight were of serious concern in these weeks, as thousands were fleeing the Vanni area in need of shelter and food and everything else. Even as military forces made progress in moving into LTTE-held areas, the threat of attacks on government ministers especially was high. A bomb in Akurasa in the south in March targeted several government officials and killed and injured others. The call to urgently address the needs of displaced people continued, with NGOs and INGOs asking for speedy action from the government. Several senior UN representatives also visited the country to express the views and concerns of the international community.
We are discussing these issues with the government, and as I said, there will be conclusions and recommendations.
In the rest of the country, the war was a huge distraction and even dominated the propaganda campaigns of the Western Provincial Council elections. By May 2009, government forces had managed significant achievement in the battlefield. Although victory had been expected for months before, it was finally announced on the 19th of May.
Mama ada Shatika Dajaya Sue Exesat Karon Labu Magi Matru Bhumiya Mata Bawa Mahama Mahat Gauraven Ha Abhimaning Yutwa Prakash Karana.
A victory that was celebrated on a large scale and at an official level, as several events were organized to honor the soldiers and recognize their contribution. The numbers of those killed, or even those disabled in the last stages of violent combat, are not clear. But many sacrificed their lives and limbs to give the Sri Lankan government its victory and to militarily crush the LTT. The task at hand now was to rebuild the country in the interests of all communities, thereby ensuring lasting peace for Sri Lanka.